Hello YouTube and welcome to the second tournament game here that's a little bit belated between the Highlander and Ollie. Currently spectating the Highlander and Feet is with me again as spectating Ollie. Anything unusual
Hello.
for your side?
No, Ollie just opening up with a regular, regular squad for Germany, which will delay his movement a bit.
Yeah, it delays your movement by about 5 seconds or so, but the thing is that the long range combined with the massive firepower of the MG42 can make that work very well. Hello Highlander. Yeah, I'm spectating Highlander here. He sent the majority of his infantry squad to the right hand side, but he sent his machine gunner as well as an SMG guy and a rifleman onto the left. So maybe trying to set up a base of fire and maybe even sort of snipe the MG42 with the bar, because the bar is surprisingly accurate and it's pretty damn good for doing stuff like that. Same with the Garand rifles.
Ooh, that's an important grenade.
Yeah,
grenade
that was a good
micro
grenade
right
throw there. It was nice. I don't think Ollie knew that Highlander had infantry in that position.
I
just found out you can fire underneath those. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Rifleman
knew
can
that.
fire underneath that, but he can't see the guy, so he can't fire again. Oh,
But Ollie maybe fanning out a bit too much. He is going. He was going
spread
for
over
both
3
the
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could help him later on in the game, but if he loses this back point and he loses the other points, then it's just going to mean that he's lost 2 engagements where he should really be trying to win them, especially with a regular squad from
heavy
Germans.
MG and Volkssturm.
Heavy MG and Volkssturm. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get as early a grip on this game as possible and hold it like he did last time. He's going to do it a different way, obviously, because Germany has a very different weapon set defensively. Whereas America has things like the M8 Howitzer and such, Germany have to use machine guns. And veteran sniper, probably a good idea.
Ollie also spawning 2 single riflemen. I don't know what they're for, but
Probably just
to
reinforcements or static defences as well. They come with sandbags. Highland's got an Amaxon out here, so that is going to tear up the early MG plus any Volkssturm squads, although it is bloody slow.
And Highlander sitting on most of the points right now.
The heavy MG's gone to the side that I didn't think it would go to. I thought it would go to middle, but it looks like he's trying to use it as a support weapon to regain that flag that he lost.
He's gonna have to watch out when the Maxim comes up though.
Yeah, the Maxim will absolutely tear through anything that fires that quad 50 caliber machine guns. Very, very good for clearing sandbag emplacements, because you fire at it for about a second and it just rips up the emplacement and gets rid of it completely. And, obviously, emplacements are quite an early thing normally to get down, and after that they can be quite hard to get down because the infantry will just snipe anybody doing that. Ollie is, I've just noticed, he's flanking up very, very hard on this this side position as well as using this machine gun, so he's probably going to retake that. Yeah, it's a good thing for him. Light Howitzer out for Highlander here.
Yeah,
he's got the
it's
M8.
going to be important to clear the center, and you know, there's a lot of debris and trenches on. There is a lot of debris and there are a lot of trenches on this map, so
yeah,
it's going to be important.
Yeah, there's a lot of cover in this map, a lot of large buildings as well that you don't particularly have access to, but you can actually climb on top of them. You have to do it in direct control though. It's kind of a pain in the arse to do, but it can be very, very useful sometimes. It provides you a lot of line of sight. It's very hard to kill them.
Get a veteran sniper on one of the roofs and just pound on your enemies.
Yeah, any sort of sniper on one of the roofs or an MG position. I've seen rocket launchers actually fire from up there and really do some damage as well as British assault infantry leaders.
Oh, Ollie coming out with Panzerfaust infantry, one of the special units for Germany.
You know, I think he might be trying to use them as extra long-range grenades. I've actually seen that done a couple of times. For a hero point, you get basically super grenades that are one
around
shot.
Zone B.
And as well as the fact that they're very good versus vehicles, but it doesn't look like Highlanders can come out with vehicles, so he's probably going to just use those as super grenades. Yeah, the M8 Howitzer is actually moving up to Zone C and D now, and it looks like he's going to try and use that to oust any forces there, although I'm not sure if this one-sided flank attack is going to be a good idea, especially because his other flank is quite weak right now. As if the Maxon goes down on the on Highlander's left flank, it's pretty much open because these sandbags there are really easily flankable. He does have he has like a conscript defending their back, which is just not going to hold.
Yeah, especially against trained German infantry.
Yeah, some of the German infantry is really, really good. The Panzer Grenadiers are the best infantry in the game by quite a long route. Oh, Highlanders are getting a grenade on the MG42 then. I was just watching it because it was in a bad position and I could see it. MG40 is still the MG42 is still usable, but the infantry are dead. It looks like. Oh no!
No.
Oh dear! If Highlander can get that turned the right way and get some support to it.
Ollie is coming out with a J, so he might be able to just.
Yeah. Plus, he's thrown a grenade on it, and oh, he's blown it up though. Oh, that's going to feel pretty unlucky there.
It was nicely done by
Blowing up
Highlander.
his own grenade, blowing up his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, early J. J, probably one of the most well-rounded light tanks in the game. It's basically designed like a medium tank. It just happens to be slightly smaller. Yeah. Ooh, rocket launcher missed that. But if it had hit, it would have hit the side anyway, and the side skirts will probably protect it.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like the light howitzer's firing on it. If he has the side shot there, he should switch to the AP rounds. He could probably get it. No, it looks like he's just deciding to keep on firing his HE shells and hoping to. Doesn't matter. It looks like he was trying to hope to keep it unable to fire. Highlanders come out with a Chaffee here. Its weak armor will easily be penetrated by that, but the Chaffee's gun is slightly longer range. Although I believe him a little bit less accurate. I don't know about this. Chaffee's a really good tank, but versus other light tanks like the J, I don't know.
It is
big
a
infantry squad going left though as well.
It is a light tank chambered with the Sherman's gun, so it's quite powerful.
But the thing is, it's got worse armor than a Stuart, and it's just if the J hits it at all, it's pretty much going to die. There's no chance of surviving. It looks like he's actually running away. He's brought the US Marines there, the special point infantry, onto the left hand side. I think he's going to go for a hard left push now and just try and hold the right hand side off. Probably get an anti-tank gun when he can afford it. The J is going to come for him though, I think.
I do believe that Ollie's going for the cheap build again, just as last
trying
game.
to spend as little as possible. Although the J is quite expensive, so.
But he's coming out with Volkssturm.
Yeah, if he can, he's using cheaper infantry, whereas at the moment Highlanders, well, he's using special infantry, so this doesn't really count. But yeah, Highlanders got US Marines out. He keeps on switching sides with them though. I think there's a little bit of tentativeness there. Both of them are going to be pretty tentative. They both got fairly expensive and very, very good, useful early tanks out. Neither of them really wants to lose it, but they know that they have to kill the other tank to do this. So I think the best tactic now for either of them is to get a light anti-tank gun out. Maybe not the light German AC gun, maybe the Pak-38 over the terrible Pak-41. Pak-41 really sucks. Is it Pak-41?
Yeah, it's the
elite
Pak-41.
It's absolutely it's just rubbish. But they could get like a Pak-38 out, sit that in a corner where it can definitely shoot anything that might come round, and then keep duking with their tanks, and eventually one of them will hit the other with the anti-tank gun before they realise it, and that could be a pretty good tactic now, but they might be low on points.
Another way for Highlander to lure all his Panzer or J out would be to maybe assault middle. He's only got a machine gun and some Volkssturm, so he could push that off really easily. Yeah,
the problem is the Volk is the machine gunner. It's quite a typical thing. Although with the heavy cover, you could probably get quite close to it. There's certainly a position next to the destroyers.
Yeah, the aim is still up. He's trying to take it out now. Highlander's trying to take out the machine gun.
The J versus Chaffee duel is going to be such an important match in this.
Yeah.
It really, the J and the Chaffee are both brilliant at pushing. They have a lot of machine gun fire. They have a pretty good HE. The Chaffee's is slightly better, and they're both going to be very, very fast, and they can do a lot of damage very quickly.
Oh, sneak cap from Highlander on Zone D.
Yeah, he's got a couple of US Marines on there. US Marines are going to be pretty hard to get off there as well. Garand rifles are dangerous in the hands of an infantryman, but amazing in the hands of riflemen. Yeah, he's got that whole trench network on that side set up with the US Marines. It looks like he decided assaulting left was probably a worse idea, because at least he knows what's on right. He doesn't know if there's even a flag 38. There could be anything on the left-hand point, but over on this right-hand point, flurry of grenades there. One of them seems to have gone completely the wrong way. More Volksturm coming out here. Yeah, it looks like Ollie's gone for his typical cheap infantry, just use the grenades rather than the infantry to do anything. Although they're going to get... Ooh, a load of them just go down to the US Marine hit with the Thompson. He just takes out pretty much a whole squad, and that actually completely closed down. There is one infantry. Yeah, there's a couple of infantrymen still around actually.
Ollie going for a bit more expensive infantry, the assault infantry, but he's still holding back on points.
Yeah, he's still not bought any special infantry, although, you know...
Yeah, 8 Panzerfaust infantry, but yeah.
Yeah, Panzerfaust infantry aren't really cream of the crop exactly. They're still normal, like, regular infantrymen, and they're normal SMG guys, they're normal riflemen. They just happen to be equipped with Panzerfaust. Although the riflemen don't, which I don't really like. I don't like the decision to not equip them all with Panzerfaust.
Yeah.
I think they should have had like a 4-man SMG squad with all Panzerfaust rather than 2 Panzerfaust and a load of riflemen, which doesn't really make any sense, but hey.
Motorcycle from Ollie, that's a bit quirky.
Yeah, I don't really understand that. Maybe he's using the fact that the motorcycle actually has increased sight range, and that can be very, very useful for picking out enemy positions. The Maxim's currently down. Looks like it was repaired, and then Highlander's not recrewed it. But yeah, the motorcycle, if you can get some shots on it quick enough on in-place infantry, you can actually kill them. You can also use it to charge in and de-in-place infantry, just screw them over. Yeah, it looks like he's using it to just to see what's around.
Oh, both all.
Yeah, both was out for Ollie now. There's... Oh no, Highlander even. Looks like he's probably trying to copy Ollie's first tactics when he does this, and it probably might work over here. The J certainly is not a match for Bofors. The Bofors, he's basically just a super automatic 2-pounder, and the 2-pounder's pretty good AT gun.
Chaffee got damaged by the J turret and gun.
Now that could be seriously dangerous, especially if Highlander doesn't get this Bofors in place now. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Oh, it's still attached to the truck. This is really bad. Oh, he's lost the infantry on it, and this could be really bad. Although the Bofors is surprisingly difficult to kill. I've found a lot of the time that you just have to run it over. All the Bofors is turning now. Yeah, Bofors is just going to chew it up. Hull damage, pierced, destroyed, screwed. It's not actually destroyed, but it's screwed. Very screwed. The Bofors is a very powerful cannon.
40mm.
It's semi-automatic, yeah. 40mm full auto actually, not semi-auto. And this is probably going to play into his hands really, really well. He's going to try. This Bofors will be able to lock down this this right-hand side for a while now. That'll give him time to get the J, get the Chaffee back running.
Yeah.
He can probably blitz this. Ollie does have a Goliath out, and it looks like he's gonna try and charge the Bofors. I don't know if he can use the cover correctly. Then he's probably got it, but. Oh, he needs to be direct controlling that now. Oh god. Oh no.
I believe he's
to be direct controlling that. Yeah, he's got it. Highlander really, as soon as you see a Goliath out, get on something like that and direct control it. And now that's turned it around. That was very good Goliath use there.
Yeah.
Because
he also took out a bit of the cover, which is really great for all his sides, since now Highlander doesn't have the buildings to.
Yeah, the problem, the buildings aren't too useful though comparative to that trench, and that trenches are going to be a real pain, especially because it's still full of US Marines. There's more coming up now.
They don't give up. Oh, a Stu 42 coming up for Ollie.
Yeah, it looks like Ollie is going to try and de-emplace some of these infantry. Ollie's actually struggling quite a little bit here, even though he has managed to gain some favour, able to take out the Bofors, but with the Chaffee still up, the Stu 42 is less of a danger. Especially if he can repair and take that J.
Yeah. If Highlander were to push on Zone B right now, I think it would fall very easily.
He doesn't have enough stuff over it there though.
Ah, okay. He's only got 6 infantrymen here. Ollie.
I'd advise Highlander if I could, and I wasn't sitting in, not in the same channel as them. But if he could get like a couple of conscripts and move his Maxon up, he could probably take that quite quickly. And it's worth just throwing conscripts at a flag occasionally just to see what's there, like Ollie did with the bike.
Yeah.
You know, he threw it in, and now he knew where the chaffee was. Probably doing it to check how it, if it was repaired, or if the M8 was up, or if anything was defending that area, and then use that to bring the Panzer IIIJ in. Sadly, it didn't work because Bofors is Bofors.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Stu's starting to take out some of these this cover position here for the trench of the US Marines. The US Marines, though, are doing pretty well. Ooh, half-track almost got taken out then.
And all this garden parrot because to take care of these what do you call them when they're well
sub-elite infantry?
These
yeah,
really
these are
tough
sub-elites.
US Marines.
Yeah, US Marines are sub-elite infantry, but their arm is what you most have to worry about. The Johnson LMG, as well as the fact that the Garand rifle is just an amazing rifle, really make for a tough unit, and in fact, to be honest, paratroopers probably won't beat them. Stu not really doing enough damage here, needs to be firing as much as it possibly can, although the Stu firing speed is quite slow. Oh, M8 howitzer gone down to the Stu there, looks like it is not totally destroyed, but it's going to take a while to repair.
Well, yeah, the infantry went down, sorry.
He's lost that half-track he charged in, but there is only 2 infantrymen really over that point that's being taken now, and that'll turn things back into Ollie's favour, especially considering that middle is going to be hard to take with the Stu around. You're going to have to use something to kill the Stu, and the Stu has a great position behind those sort of coal piles there.
Yeah. That's why it would open up even more for flank on Zone B, so that would at least freak out Ollie a bit and maybe make him divert some of his resources over there.
It might
at
even
least
be a good
weaken
idea
weaken him at D.
Yeah, it might be a good idea for Highlander to just attack that point really hard now and throw the Chaffee in or just afterwards. Because Ollie will be looking over that side and he might not notice a Chaffee careening after his Stu, and the Stu is going to be absolutely essential here because it's pretty damn powerful in 1v1s most especially. It's one of the most effective units. Yeah, it's extremely accurate. A lot of the time people are spamming emplacements because emplacements are... Oh! Jesus! It looks like Highlander's been banking. Pershing's just come out. Yep. You can see it as well, but the Pershing has just come out. That is a huge beast of a tank. I honestly did never expect to see these very high power tanks coming out. I was trying my very hardest in the first game versus Georgia to bring a Tiger out, and I just couldn't. I had the points for it at one point, but not the CP. And Ollie Highlander did charge out his Chaffee. I guess he just wanted rid of it now that he's got a bloody Pershing out. This is going to be a pain to take out. The Pershing is extremely well armoured. The Stu almost certainly can't get a good top shot on it because the top armour that is open on the the Pershing is all at the back. So the Stu's shots can't really land in an arc and blow it up using the top armour. Looks like we've got a machine gun squad out here as well for Highlander. Looks like he's going to try and use multiple bases of fire and just really push this right-hand flank. I'm surprised there's been so much over here and none in the middle. I guess Highlander's been kind of upset by the building in the middle of his area that just sort of blocks off direct attacks. It means you have to come in from an angle which gets you shot at through sort of 2 different areas.
Wait, Ollie's trying to be cheeky here again with a Goliath. He's trying to move it out onto the railroad, you know? The 2 railroad tracks and get it up there on the left of the
Highlander does not see it yet. Oh no, he's just started to see it now. It could work. The 50 cal though is his main concern. The Pershing comes with 2 50 cals? No, it looks like only 1 50 cal actually, or I don't know, it comes with a certain number of 50 cals, and the 50 cal will tear up a Goliath. It looks like the Goliath's going in now. Ollie obviously timing his shots, using his stew to disable, track, crew injure the vehicle, and then, oh, doesn't matter, 50 cal not needed, just shoot it with a tank gun.
That was quite a good shot.
It was a pretty good shot. Pershing's gun is one of the most accurate in the game, so Super Pershing even more accurate, although we're not going to see one of them. Unless one of us goes crazy and buys a Super Pershing.
Yes. I might. Oh, I can't. I'm German.
You can't. You're playing as Germany. Or spectating. Oh, suicidal AT support infantry then ran up with an AT gun right into the very front of the Pershing and just got mown down. Fired like one shot and died. Yeah, the AT infantry's gone down. Panzerschreck on the floor. Someone pick up the Panzerschreck. Why do people not do this? Highlander, now, buy an AT infantry unit, get the AT infantry support guy, pick up the bloody Panzerschreck, and get the ammo. It's a free Panzerschreck.
It's free anti-tank.
Oh god, Highlander is going to move up and try and attack this stew. To be honest, he's got a bad firing angle. He's going to have to fire through the back of his chaffee, which admittedly doesn't stop much, and well as the train car, and then hit sort of a very, very small target. The stew's very, very low. It's pretty much in a hold down position now.
And Ollie coming out with a Flak 38, or Flak 88 as it's called.
The Flak 88 is... I don't think it's quite powerful enough to take out the Pershing, to be honest. Unless you can get it into a good range. I can see a good position. I'm gonna sort of zoom in on it. You see where there's a sort of coal barrel thing sort of fallen over and destroyed at the end of that coal area with the stew?
Yeah.
Between there and the coal, he could put it there, but it's actually blocked shot. I guess he could get it off opposite the coal hill. I don't know. It's certainly able to take it out, but it needs to get fairly close. He's going to have opportunity to get it close though, because he has a stew that can easily crew injure and stun this.
But all this
Pershing.
cover really funnels the fights. It's not a big open battle. It's focused in a little around the one railroad, and just this heavy fighting around there.
Yeah, Highlander making the best of the fight though. I mean, his Pershing might be pinned down, but it's pinned down in a very good position. And as long as he can protect its flanks and hold his other points, he's probably going to be okay.
Ollie's going for flamethrower infantry. That's a bit...
He could be trying to lie it down, perhaps in one of the craters, or behind a barrel or something, and using it to clear out that point of infantrymen. It's a pretty good idea. Flamethrower infantry often used in an assault role, also quite good in a defensive role, or in just a more cautious play where you lie it down behind cover and use the undulating cover to your advantage, because cover in this game is very exacting. If a slight bump can hide your infantrymen, and flamethrowers are perfect behind those little slight bumps or little boxes and such. They can hide behind them and burn everything on the other side. Plus, who doesn't like flamethrowers anyway? Everyone should have a flamethrower every game.
Yeah. Flak 38 set up a bit further back than the stew, all the way back at the furthest railroad track. Oh, not the furthest, but the second furthest.
Maybe he's trying to bait. Maybe he is using the stew as bait, because obviously the Pershing can't kill it from here. It's fired multiple shots and hasn't hit it. It certainly hasn't got anything that might even bounce off. Is just not killing it. So, if he... Well, that was a... Looks like Ollie's just scouting with more useless vehicles. Sent the tractor in, and Pershing just decided... took one look at that and destroyed it.
Oh, stew moving out.
I was gonna say I wouldn't advise doing that, and then the guy on the turret got killed. Did you see that? He went straight through the gun turret and shot him. That's very unlucky. 90mm of doom there. Oh, Pershing is gonna have to kill this. Pershing is gonna kill it.
What?
Oh, he only track damage it, but now it's dead. There's no way the stew can fire on anything. It can hit a building right in front of it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, hull damage there. Surprised it didn't just die, to be honest. The 90mm is a massive, powerful cannon.
That's very strange by Ollie.
Yeah, I guess he's training up CP. What's he bought?
Yeah, he's tying up CP. He's getting a Yak Panther.
A Jagdpanther. My God, this is
Heavy
like
tanks galore.
heavy tanks galore on a map that's normally dominated by infantry. Very unusual, but I guess probably your best bet versus Pershings, to be honest.
Makes for an interesting game at least.
Mm. Yeah, an unusual game in a 1v1 as well. Pershings normally in a 1v1 as America, never see it. Jagdpanther, Germany, 1v1, never see it, but we've got both of them. Pershing fired a shot there, but to be honest, he's going to have to charge it. And that's going to be pretty bad when you think about the fact that there's a Flak 88 over there as well. That's two powerful guns that can kill it. One from close range and one from fairly sort of medium range.
The Yak Panther does have the gun. Yeah, it has the gun of the King Tiger, so it's very dangerous.
Yeah,
it's
a
basically
very, very
an
dangerous
88
gun.
on wheels.
Yeah, it's actually much better than the 88. The 88, the normal one on the sort of emplacement style 88 is the older version. This is a long-barreled 88, specifically weaponized for its use as an anti-tank weapon rather than anti-aircraft gun. Highlander's backed off his Pershing a little bit. To be honest, I would go against that right now. Right now, he needs to get as close to that Jagdpanther as possible. The Jagdpanther is actually hidden behind a coal pile right now, and with low gun depression as well as a weak spot at the lower hull, Highlander wants to get as close as possible. He gets as close as possible, it means the Jagdpanther's going to either have to come to him or run away.
Yeah.
If it runs away, he's captured the point. If it comes to him, he has an opportunity for one good shot. It is going to be hard though. One good shot is only one good shot. If he messes it up, it's not going to work.
I think it would be
Odd.
actually would be quite a good idea if Highlander, you see the big coal bucket pile thing
Which one? There's lots.
at the railroads.
Oh, okay.
At
Yes.
the Yak Panther. If you drove it left of there and into the Yak Panther.
Yeah, I think he needs to charge the Jagdpanther. It's exceedingly risky, but fact is, they've both been spending very little points for quite a while. They've both got very expensive heavy tanks, and right now, the Jagdpanther is going to be in a better position, although Highlander, that says Highlander has control of this point. Ollie is definitely winning this, but as you just saw then by the paratrooper trying to run in, he's getting his units just mown down.
Oh yeah, now that the possibility around the coal buckets, it's closed because Ollie's just put up 80 infantry there.
Okay. It might be worth just driving as fast as he can towards the trench and trying a shot from there. He wants to be close. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be at max range with the... Oh, now I would advise running away, actually, because there's two big flak guns firing at him.
Damn.
The main flak gun just fired at him. To be honest, though, I'd be surprised if it penetrates. Oh, Jagdpanther's coming up. This is... Oh, he missed a shot. That was extremely dangerous.
He's going low before Yak Panther gets into position. Yep,
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go. Low shot. Hit it fairly straight on. It's actually gone straight through the main turret armor. I was very surprised about that. But yeah, being closer is... I mean, that's fairly short range. You've got to remember this is a much shorter range than you normally see these tanks fighting, and it feels like long range because the combat's been so short range so far. And now Ollie only has that Flak 88 to defend him, and if Highlander could bring out like a 105 now, I think this game would be over.
Ollie coming up with paratroopers.
Probably going to attack the left-hand side, although that's not going to work because of the Maxim.
Ollie's pretty locked down.
Yeah, the Pershing on this side is pretty much going to hold the anything over here, as well as the fact that he has that brilliant American machine gun infantry, and in fact, Highlander should make advantage of that and bring out more machine guns, more bars, more machine gun emplacement, maybe the Maxman. Just spam them, cause
Heavy
chaos. They are really a pain.
Gets as much heavy caliber on Ollie as he can.
It looks like rocket launcher infantry is trying to try and get up to the Pershing here, but Highlander has definitely seen it running into the building, and he's moved units specifically to correspond to it, plus the machine gunner could see that direction. He's gone down. Yeah, it looks like Ollie is going to have to flank here. Probably through that left-hand side, the weak left-hand side that's seen pretty much no combat. I think I saw 2 people shoot each other at the beginning, and that was pretty much it. Grenades going off and more the flamethrower support infantry there. So I was going to say Volksnamen or assault infantry, and it's a flamethrower guy. So hey, yeah, more infantry just running into that point. He's trying so hard to decap it. He is managing to decap it. This is a dangerous moment for Highlander, because whilst Ollie does have him, Ollie is pretty much pinned in his position. It's very easy for Germans to just blow all this stuff up. The Nebel could come out, other units could come out, the Flak 38 could start firing massive HE shells, although that could be a bit of a danger with the Pershing able to fire back.
Maybe Ollie should set up some sandbags between the 2 containers there where he has a man standing. He might be able to cap it then and didn't just try and defend it from range.
Yeah, the problem is that machine gun. You can see the
Yeah, the 30
Browning
cal?
machine gunner. It's a 30 cal. Yeah, the 250 round mag on that is just, it's insane because it never gives you a gap to attack in. Conscripts coming up for Highlander here. It looks like he's going to use them again to sweep units off the field. Not seen that flamethrower fire at all, have you?
Nope.
Do you know where he went? I want some flamethrowers. Come on,
I think
guys.
he died. Yeah, oh yes, I saw him die. That's right, I saw him die.
Yeah, paratroopers coming up and trying to re-attack the position again. Conscripts throwing grenades back. To be honest, paratroopers are a little bit of a waste here. They do come with more grenades though, which is quite useful. They're both just trying to get good positions to fight over this point, and really it's not the best option for Ollie right now, to be honest. I mean, he is managing to decap it occasionally and kill the men on it, but it's not going to work. Highlander has the better position. He has a tank, a very large tank as well, that I never thought I'd see, and Ollie doesn't really have much.
What about a sniper? Maybe a sniper?
A sniper could help, but the thing is, a sniper can't do... the sniper's fire rate is just too low, and Highlander has an enormous number of infantry over here, as well as reserves of infantry. It could help with taking out the machine gunner, and then the conscripts will be fairly inaccurate. Although I found that the conscript submachine gunner is actually quite accurate, because he's using a grease gun, the M3 grease gun. It's quite an accurate machine gun. Oh, Panzer II coming out on the this side. Looks like he's gone. Yeah, he's gone for the max.
Oh.
Now this is what we need. We need this Panzer II to roll in, and some paratroopers, Panzer Grenadiers, anything to push up and take this point as quickly as possible. Come on, drive.
He's only just bought infantry now, so it's probably going to be a delayed assault.
Yeah, he should have used conscripts on that other side more, and then kept his paratroopers for this side.
Pushing 4 guys up though.
4 guys will do it right now. Highlander bringing out an M5 AT gun. I don't think this is a great idea, to be honest. It's got a very large gun shield, and it's very easy to hit, it's very easy to decrew. It is quite powerful. I mean, we saw it last time used by Ollie to take out Panzer IVHs and such. And although Ollie has got the Maxon on this side as well, so
needs to move it to a better position now.
Yeah, he's going to need to move to a better position, but for right now, Highlander's reaction is the M5 AT gun and conscripts. I personally would move the Pershing over and just win that side. I mean, it's a risk. I would put a machine gun back on the right hand side, lock it down further, hold it as good as you can, and then just crush that side with the Pershing. Just roll over it, do as much damage as you can. Maybe not charge directly into paratroopers, because that would be dumb, but just do as much damage as you can. Using the train as cover there did not work. Wow, almost. I thought he was going to try and flip the Lukes then. That would have been a brilliant moment, but sadly not. Blow the
amazing
front off the train.
Amazing that a Persian manages to shoot through a train and kill a tank on the other side.
The engine block of a train into a Panzer II Lukes. I mean, the Lukes' armour is weak at the best of times, but it's to fire straight through a bloody train into a Panzer II is quite ridiculous.
Quite a
Just
feat.
shows the powerfulness. That's a terrible, terrible word. That's not a word.
The dreadfulness.
The dreadful power of the 90mm. Maxon is in a pretty good position over on this side now, although I think if he fires HE shells just sort of near to it, that should be able to hit it and decrew it at least long enough for some infantry to get up.
Panda needs to react quickly because
Yeah,
5
he's
points
at 55 points now. Oh, he's gone in for a Chaffee. He's going to charge it. He's going to charge it. He's going to bloody need to charge it at this rate.
Oh. Crazy, crazy game.
Yeah, very, very unusual playstyles here. Didn't think I'd see either of these doing this. Jagdpanther, just madness. Pershing, madness. Chaffee versus J fights. Panzer IIs coming out ultra late. Come on, Highlander, bring that infantry in now.
Oh,
He's
God,
gonna have to. Oh god, the infantry's
down.
gonna. Oh no, that looks like the end of the game right there. The Chaffee's gone down to a super quick grenade throw. The guy just sprinted over, and the conscripts, they're low skill, unable to shoot it. Oh, and the flamethrower. Now is the time for the flamethrower. That is burned one game there. Very, very hard fought by Highlander there. Highlander played brilliantly, to be honest. I think he just a little bit too tentative when he should have attacked more. Oh well, thanks for watching. GG. It looks like Highlander's out of the tournament, and Ollie will carry on to the next round.